Welcome all. Today we are going to discuss about Bellman-Ford algorithm. Bellman-Ford algorithm is a single shortest path problem. In compared with Dijkstra algorithm, the Bellman-Ford algorithm it can be used for the nodes with negative arc weights. Being represented as AB, BZ, BE, AD, DF, CE, etc. Now these airport namings has been given as A, B, C, D, E, F instead of the IATA namings to avoid the complexity of writing as well as to avoid time consuming due to writing of 3 alphabet code as mentioned as IATA. But here you'll have to understand that all these nodes mentioned as A, B, C, D, and F, they refers to the airports that is being connected by a network, and it can be applicable for the hub and spoke method of aircraft routings. Now, the Bellman-Ford algorithm is the single source shortest path algorithm, which we can use on negative weights. For understanding this algorithm, first we have to, first process is to, you have to relax all the edges n minus 1 times, where n is the number of nodes. Where number of nodes is, you have to count the number of nodes. How much is the number of nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here the number of nodes is n is equal to 6. So how much times the node has to be relaxed? Using the formula, number of relaxings will be n minus 1, that is equal to 5. In computer terminologies, if you say, you will have to continue the iterations for 5 times with respect to n is equal to 5, where n refers to number of iterations in computer terminologies. And the formula for this particular relax is as already discussed in the Dijkstra algorithm. It is if distance of u plus cost of u to v is less than or is equal to distance of u, then you have to update the distance of v is equal to distance of u plus cost of u to v. Let us see an example. The initial process of assigning values to the nodes starts with, we have to choose any arbitrary source from this particular network. It can be any source. It doesn't mean that you have to start from the left hand or right hand. It can be any node in this particular network. For here, I am considering A as the node, A as the source node. So the distance from A to A will be always 0. The distance from any node to distance to its own node will be 0. So the distance from A to A is 0. While I am considering the distance from A to A is 0, all the other nodes will be taken as infinity as the first process. So I have considered all the values distance of other nodes as infinity. Now it not only refers to distances, it can be time, it can be consumption expenses, it can be anything. The arc weights can represent, it can be distance between the nodes, it can be time, it can be number of flights, it can anything related to aircraft, airport routings, it can be such kind of decision variables. Now, as the next process, we have to list down all the routes in which there is a directed path available. Now, here I have started from AB or AC or AD just because A is becoming my source node. It is not necessary that you have to list down in this particular sequence. It can be any arbitrary sequence can be noted down. But the only thing you have to take care is that the first node will be the source node. You have to start from the node always, source node always. Otherwise, the writing of sequences of the arc weights, it can be anything arbitrarily. Now, let us start with the process. The first process is using this formula, relaxing the first iteration. The first iteration begins with if distance of u plus cost of u to v is less than distance of v, then you have to update distance of v is equal to distance of u plus cost of u to v. Now, let us take distance of a, that is as u, and the node b as v. So when we apply this formula, distance of A is 0 and cost of A to B is 6. So 0 plus 6 is equal to 6, which is less than infinity. So you will be updating the value for this infinity as 6. Now let's consider the next node. The next node is AC. So AC is 0 plus 4. 4 is less than infinity. So you will be updating this 4. The next node, that is AD. AD is 0 plus 5. That is less than or is infinity. That is, you will be updating the node D as 5. The next weightage, arc weightage, is from B to E. So the cost of B is, distance of B is 6 and cost of B is -1. So 6 minus 1, that is equal to 5. So I'll be updating this infinity as 5. Next one is the weight, arc weight CB, arc CB. So the cost of distance of C is 4 and cost of C to B is -2. So 4 minus 2, that is 2. 4 minus 2, that is 2. Again, you will be considering CE. So CE is 4, distance of C is 4, and cost of C to E is 2. So 4 plus 2, that is 6. So you will not be updating this because 6 is greater than 5. So 5 is the minimum. You will not be updating this. Now consider the next DZ. If you consider DZ, the distance of D is 5 and the cost of D to C is -2. So 5 minus 2, that is 3. 3 is less than 4. So we'll be updating it. And next consider DF. DF is 5 minus 1, that is 4. 4 is less than infinity. So you will be updating that. After DF, it is EF. EF is 5 plus 3, that is 8. 8 is greater than 4. 5 plus 3, that is 8. Then be updating. So first iteration will be over. The first iteration is completed. Now, as we completed the first iteration, let's move on to the second iteration and continue the process. The process again starts with the node A. So again, you consider the arc AB. So 0 plus 6. 6 is greater than 2, so you will not update. Then AC. AC is 0 plus 4. That is 4 is greater than 3, you will not update. Then AD, that is 0 plus 5 equal to 5. No change, you will not update. Then BE. BE is 2. 2 minus 1, that is 1. So we'll be updating it. BE will be updated to 1. And again CB. The value of CB is 3 and 3 minus 2, that is 1. So you will be updating this as 1. And value for CE. CE, the distance of CE is 3. So 3 plus 2, that is 5. 5 is greater than 1. You will not update. Now DZ. DZ is 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. You will not update. Now DF. DF is 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4. You will not update this. Then again EF. EF is 1 plus 3, that is 4. 4 is equal to 4. You will not update it. Now, so therefore, the second iteration is also completed. Now you have to consider the next iteration. The next iteration again start with AB. The distance of A is 0, so A to B is 6. 0 plus 6 is 6, and which is greater than 1, so you will not update. Now AC. AC is 4. 0 plus 4, that is 4 is greater than 3, you will not update. Then AD. AD is 0 plus 5. 5 is equal to 5, or you will not update. Then BE. BE is 1 minus 1, that is 0. So you will be updating that. BE is 1 minus 1, that is 0. You will be updating that. 1 minus 1, that is 0. You will be updating. Now CB. CB, the value for C, distance of C is 3. So 3 minus 2, that is 1. You will not update. It is not changed. CE. CE is 3 plus 2, that is 5, is less than 0, greater than 0, you will not update. Then comes DZ. DC is 5 minus 1, that is 4, you will not update. Then DF. DF is DF, that is 5 minus 1, that is 4, you will not update. Then EF. EF, that is 0 plus 1, that is 3, so you will have a change, that will be, it will be updated to 3. So our third iteration is also completed. Now look at the fourth iteration. Look at the fourth iteration. Again, fourth iteration we will start with AB. AB 0 plus 6, 6 less greater than 1 will not be updated. AC 0 plus 4 greater than 3 will not be updated. AD 0 plus 5 equal to 5 will not be updated. BE 1 minus 1, that is 0, will not be updated. CB 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1, will not be updated. CE, that is 2, 3 plus 2, that is 5, greater than 0, will not be updated. Then comes DC. DC is 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3, 3 will not be updated. Then comes DF. DF is 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4, 4 is greater than 3, so that also will not be updated. Now EF. EF, that is 0 plus 1, that is 3, so 3 is equal to 3, that will not be updated. So you don't have in the fourth iteration is completed. So in this particular iteration, in the fourth iteration, you don't have any relevant changes from third iteration to fourth iteration. So while performing this iteration manually, you can stop your iteration at this point. But in case of computer programs, what happens is that if you represent the iteration number is less than or equal to 5, the computer will iterate till 5 times and only then the program will be terminated. But while doing manually, you can terminate this problem here once there is no relevant changes between two different iterations. So if you list down the values of A, so the value of A will be 0, then B will be 1, then C will be 3, D will be 5, and E will be 0, and F will be 3. So the minimum distance from A to B, that will be 1. The minimum distance from A to B will be 1, and A to C will be 3, and A to D will be 5, A to E will be 0, A to F will be 3. Now look at this example. The distance of A to B, that means distance of A to B is given as 1 here. The distance of A to B is 1. Let's check how it will be 1. So now the distance of the cost of A to D is how much? 5. Cost of D to C is how much? Minus 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Again, distance of C to B is how much? That is minus 2. So 3 minus 2, that is 1. So A to B is 1. So whatever we got here is the correct solution. A to B is 1, A to Z is 3, A to D is 5, A to E is 0, and A to F, it is 3. Let's discuss about the disadvantage of Bellman-Ford algorithm. Now look at this example, and in this particular example, you have a negative arc. Wait, and that negative arc forms a cycle. Means if it starts from C, it will come and end at C. If it starts from B, it will end at B. If it starts from D, the cycle ends at D. So the source and the destination will be the same place in this particular cycle. And in that cycle, you are having a negative weightage. So Bellman-Ford algorithm will not work under such cases. Let us see. Now, as the process of Bellman-Ford algorithm, let me take A as the source node. So I'll be writing it as A, AB, then AZ, BC, right? CD and DB. So AB, AZ, BC, CD and DB. These are the different directed arcs. So let's start the first iteration. In the first iteration, how much times do we have to iterate? The number of times. So therefore, n is equal to how much? N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. N is equal to 4. So how much times do we have to relax? So number of relaxings will be done for n minus 1 times. That will be equal to 3 times. So we will have to iterate it for 3 different times. So let us see in the first iteration. In the first iteration, we have taken the value of A as 0 and all the other nodes will be taken as infinity. Right. So let's start the first iteration using the same formula. Now let's start the iteration. So the source node is 0 and all the other nodes, source node is A. So the value for source node will be 0. All the other nodes will be taken as infinity. Now let's start our iteration. The first one is AB. So A to B, that is 5. So B will be updated to 5. Next is AZ. AC is 4. 4 is less than infinity. So the node C will be updated to 4. Now BC. BC is 5 plus 7. That is 12. So 4 is less than 12. So you will not update it. Now again consider CD. CD is 4. 4 plus 7. That is 4 plus 7 is 11. So you will update as 11 is less than infinity. Then comes DB. DB is 11 minus 15. 11 minus 15 is minus 4. So you'll be updating it as minus 4. So the first iteration is completed. Now look at the case of second iteration. We will be doing it for the second time. So the second iteration. The second iteration again start with A. 0 plus 5, that is 5. 5 is greater than minus 4, so you will not update. Then AZ. AZ is 0 plus 4. 4 is equal to 4, you will not update it. BC. BZ, distance of B is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 7. Minus 4 plus 7, that is 3. So you will be updating it as to 3. Then again CD. So CD is 3 plus 7, that is 10. 10 is less than 11. So you will be updating it. And again DB. D is 10 and it is minus 15. So 10 minus 15 is minus 5. Is lesser, you will not be updating it. So the second iteration is also completed. Now look at the third iteration. Now look at the third iteration. In the third iteration, again the value of A is 0. 0 plus 5, that is 5. 5 is greater than minus 4, you will not update. AC, 0 plus 4, 4 is greater than 3, you will not update. BZ, minus 4 plus 7, that is 3, you will not update. Then CD, 3 plus 7, 10. 10 you will not update. Now 10 minus 15, 10 plus 15, 10 minus 15 is minus 5. Minus 5 is less than minus 4. So you will have to update. That's 5. So here the third iteration is also completed. So according to Bellman-Ford algorithm, what is the number of iterations? That is, number of iterations will be 3. So did we get a solution in it? Now we have to check it. Let us do the iteration, one more arbitrary trend. Let us check. As per Bellman-Ford algorithm, the number of iterations should stop at 3. So let's do a trial algorithm one more time. So the value of A to B, that is 0 plus 5. 5 is less than greater than minus 5, will not update. Then minus 5 plus 7, that is 2. So you have to update 2. Then the value of BC will be updated. Then value of CD is 2 plus 7, that is 9. We'll be updating 10 to 9. Again, 9 minus 15, that is minus 6. You will have to update minus 6. So as per Bellman-Ford algorithm, we have to stop the iterations at 3. But third iteration, fourth iteration also is possible. So this cycle continues till there will be no changes in the iteration. So this is the most disadvantage of Bellman-Ford algorithm. So the most disadvantage of Bellman-Ford algorithm is that it's not applicable for cycle roots with negative weights. Thank you. That's all for the day.